Haha! Welcome to 7 Minutes Naked with Jupiter's Slut. Yeah. I put lip gloss on today because yesterday I felt a little bit plain with no makeup. The idea though is that it is plain me, no prep, no editing, no bath sometimes. I actually got to the end of the day yesterday. I remembered that in my video I was like, I need to wash my hair today, and that was the one thing I didn't do. But I did do it today. I had, I have a goal until my first book is done to do my interval timer for Focus Keeper is the app that I downloaded for that, and I want to do at least 3 25 minutes a day until my book is edited to the point, self-edited to the point that it's worth giving to an editor. And I did get, because I've got like a first full draft, it's over 20,000 words, and it's in free write form, and it needs to get into as good a form as I can get it into, so I can give it to an editor and have it be worth paying them to look at. And so I did get through the first chapter. I tried to rewrite the first chapter a few days ago and ended up writing an intro, which is great because I needed an intro. And when I sat down to start the book, I couldn't write the intro, which is why I jumped into chapter 1. So then I couldn't rewrite chapter 1 cold because it needed an intro. It needed something to slide you in and orient you to where you were at. But then writing the intro, I felt like, oh, I didn't get chapter 1 done. Because no matter how much I do, I always feel really bad about all the stuff more that could be done, should be done. So took me, I guess, probably 4, maybe 5 days to revise chapter 1 completely. But I started in on chapter 2 yesterday. And it's really fun because it's chapter 1, not that they're big long chapters, is really different than chapter 2. And I spent some time thinking about it. I was like, what am I going to do for essays? It is a bad thing. Chapters is too short. Essays just makes it sound academic. Nobody wants to read essays. So I was like, I should call them confessions. So confessions, the first confession was really different than the second confession. The first one for the video I did, I decided to write about being dressed up for Father's Day like a toddler and doing a masturbation video like that and what all the issues and inspiration were and what the experience was like. The next one is laying in my bed and pretending that I'm having sex with space aliens. Just really different. And not maybe my most common fantasy, but certainly one that was really fun to write about. I only got through the first couple paragraphs before my timer was up. And I had to run up to Northampton, and I had to go on errands, and I had to return boxes. I don't know what all. But today I have walked the dog, done math with my kid, cooked a healthy breakfast, and half the day is gone. So it's like, boy, take care of myself or accomplish these goals. So this afternoon, next, I will do 3 intervals, and then my other goal is to work on this book. I have listened to the entire audiobook. I thought it was so good that I bought a print copy. And it's not about profit first and screw the rest of the world. It's about how to make sure your business is something that you own rather than it owning you, and how to make sure that you're profiting from being self-employed instead of being the worst employer you ever had, which is basically a good way to describe everybody I've ever known who owned their own business. So in leaving my day job, is my biggest fear is that I'm going to work myself to the bone and always not have enough. And that sounds horrible. So this book is talking about when your money first comes in, putting some immediately for taxes, putting some immediately for profit for yourself, for the benefit of owning a business, and then running your business on the leftovers, and having a certain percentage that you know is good amount to spend on investing in the company, and a certain amount for wages, and I don't remember what the other category is. I'm still working on the book. So I have figured out what I need for my quarterly taxes, and I started opening an account, but I couldn't open my online savings account immediately because I'm me, and I always get flagged for shit. So I got flagged for possibly not being me, and I have now PDF'd them much documentation proving I am me. And so sometime in the next 5 days, the account will be open and I'll be able to send my tax money there, and it will be already waiting for me in April, which will make April a less stressful month. So I feel a little good about loving myself in April. I'm loving my future self in April by today providing the money needed for those taxes and the benefit of a little profit. So they recommend 1 to 5% to start with, putting aside for profit. So my goal is, before purchasing anything else, that I go ahead and, nose itch, do the rest of the math. So I figured out the taxes, but I needed to figure out, okay, how much money is okay to be spending on myself as my wages, and how much should I be spending on my business, and what is it like now? What have I already been doing, and what is it that I should be doing? I know that with my work as Jupiter Slut, it has just been paying for itself and not paying me anything. And the work I've been seeing with individual clients is more profitable so far. So anyways, that's what I'm thinking about and working on. See you next time.